My voice is extremely deep tonight. Welcome to Tea with D. I am D, and this is my voice. I know, it sounds really, really weird, doesn't it? Call me Kathleen Turner. Oh, I'm so cold. Let's just pull the chat up here. Sorry, I'm late. There's a tree lighting ceremony in our township, and apparently they're having fireworks, and the dog was going ballistic. So, yeah. Crazy. Good evening. Not quite, Alan. You're pretty close, though. I'm cold. It's just damp down here. Hello, hello, crew members. Hello, dishers. Excuse me. Sorry, I don't know why I'm so. I come down here. I think it's the air quality down here. It must be really, really poor. I'm not feeling worse. I will say that. But better. I don't know if I'd say that. I'm not feeling worse. I didn't go to school. I didn't go to work today. I really don't feel like going tomorrow either. But I don't know. Did you see it, Tracy? I didn't want to like spoil it, but yes, I did. So if you don't know what Tracy's talking about, go check out my day in the life. It's quite interesting. It's a very short video, but I went and got a COVID test, and I went and met Esther. So you obviously know I don't have COVID if I went to meet Esther. Just saying. And y'all know Esther, she comes to our live. She won't be here tonight, though. She's having dinner with her daughter. Hello, everyone. That's awesome. Janice? Yes, I got to meet the queen herself, Miss Esther Newman. Hey, Jay Bates. Oh, I'm no worse, so I don't feel like I'm any better, but I did go get a COVID test. And if you heard I met Esther, so you kind of my COVID test. But you have to see the video because I I take it right after my test. I was almost going to film the test, but I don't think you can. You have to see me. I'm all like liquidy because when they stick that thing up there, your eyes just water and I come on, like I'm sobbing, but I'm not. Good evening. My God, Costco is a zoo. Oh, I'm glad you got the. See that? That's probably why you couldn't find it. I call it the Mexican hot chocolate bread. Could be why you couldn't find it. But you don't have to put the cayenne pepper in. I like it a little spicy, but that's me. You leave the cayenne pepper out. I know. It was a lot of fun. It's fun to, like, I feel like I know you guys so well. Like, just we talk so much that it was like, it just felt natural to be with Esther today. It felt like I was just being with an old friend, which I was. We're hanging out, we went shopping, she got a coat. It was just a lot of fun. And like I said, we've never met before. But when you interact as much as we do here, it's like family. It's just so cool. Wish you all could come down. Yeah, me too. It would be her. I had the air of surprise, like, much saying who it is. It's like, we've only been talking about it for like weeks. Oh, me too, Tamara. I'm sucker number two. Yes, I almost went and bought the lemon because I really like those, but I went and got the cheesecake. Um, yes, it's the egg, the oats, and the banana. But I put in a little cayenne pepper, a tablespoon of the unsweetened cocoa powder, some monk fruit, dash of salt, vanilla. But I called it Mexican hot chocolate. Try to be, try to make an original recipe. It's like, add chocolate, call it Mexican hot chocolate bread. Little cayenne pepper. I think I'm dripping all over you guys. Yeah, it is really fun. Yes, that was really funny because I didn't realize they were staring at me. And they're like, I thought that was you over there. I didn't even realize, but that was a lot of fun too. And it's funny because they go to Sunday, and I don't usually go to Sunday. So it was fun to see them. Me too, Mashburn. You know, cave number two. Did you, like I said, if you can use your belt box and the 20% off, like to me it was like getting a box for free because I think I only wound up spending like 20 some dollars and I got two boxes. We were surprised it was a quarter cup. That's usually my mini loaf though. I think isn't that a quarter cup for all my well, except well, I don't know how many is 4 tablespoons for the. You can do the I believe you can do the cream of wheat bread with 3 tablespoons. I think it'll be okay. It would save you a point. I'm not too bad, and I'm the same. I went and got tested today, and she's gonna watch my video and see my see me right afterwards. And I treated myself to Chick-fil-A because I deserved it. Had something rammed up my nostrils. Hi, Cheryl. Yeah, it was funny. Like when we first logged on, we were going to wait, but we were so excited. We didn't want to wait because we knew you guys were exercising. So I'm like, oh, this is. But we came on back to back, and she was sitting next to me with the same chair. So I was waiting for somebody to notice that we look like we're in the same area. But you guys were working out. You probably couldn't tell. My scrambled pancakes were good. It was something different. Um, if you didn't see that, that was in yesterday's what my full day of eating. I threw an extra. I didn't know where to put it because I filmed it on Sunday, so I threw it in there as a little bonus breakfast. I didn't have it yesterday; I had it Sunday, but I got a serving of pancake mix, which is a third cup with the milk and the egg, and I put it in a pan, a nonstick pan that I greased, and then I poured all the batter in the whole thing, and then you scramble like you would scramble an egg. It was interesting. I would tell you it made it easy in a way. But it was different. Yes, I did hear what happened in Michigan today. It's awful. In fact, Esther's going there tomorrow. She flies out. Husbands sometimes notice the darndest things, don't they? When you don't expect them to. All I hear is the fireworks. The dog is up there having a seizure. Oh, the oat, yes, the oat bakes are half a cup. Yes, the oat bakes, that's a TikTok thing that you grind in the thing. Yes, they're a half cup. Now I see where you're at, Sue. Hi, Marianne. Yeah, I didn't realize your little things were so small. Hi, Peg. Oh, wow, Jay Bates, that's scary. Lemon seed. Oh, I never know what's going to come out of, my mouth on this thing. But yes, so I'm undecided about work tomorrow. Like I said, I don't feel worse. I just don't feel great. I don't feel like I've been hit by a truck or anything. I just feel, and when you're breathing like this, it just, but I don't know. I'll get up and I will take my shower. That always makes me feel better. And I will see how I feel. I'm not looking forward to it, put it that way. It is very sad. Great cream of wheat bakes. I'm cleaning out the freezer. Oh, man, you are killing the bacon, girl. It's, ah, I was going to make some hash waffles ahead of time, but I decided not to because I ran out of avocado. Wah, wah. So I think tomorrow I might do overnight oats again. I feel like it. even though it's not really warm, it's just comforting, and I think I want comfort. I've been eating my face off still. I can't taste. I mean, I can taste. Don't get me wrong. It's not like I have COVID and I can't taste, but I have, like, when you're sick, you just have that. Oh, I gotta. It's not gonna be good, girls and boys. This is not. Oh, yeah, 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 yeah. Oh, Kodiak pancakes. I just do the third cup of mix of choice, third cup of unsweetened nut milk, and one egg, because eggs are zero. And that's how I mix it. Even though it calls for water, it does call for water, but I find I richen them up with a little egg. You can use egg white if you choose, but I think egg whites are still points, which makes no sense to me. So I mix it all up and I make 12 mini muffins. I make about 4 pancakes. Or I make a pancake scramble. If you don't know what a pancake scramble is, take a look at yesterday's full day of eating and you will see me make a pancake scramble. It was on TikTok. I tell you, you guys should go on TikTok. You can find some really cool food ideas on there. People are killing it with these food ideas. It was different, Like I saw like a scrambled pancake. I'd go for it. You just put the syrup on top. Would be good with magic mixed with scrambled eggs. Maybe some chopped up bacon or sausage in there. Yeah, that could go over the top for me. Hello, Bernadette. I always think of there was a show, and they used to call her Bernadette. The way she used to say it. I don't know. I know I just scrolled off on that one. Oh, the pans. Yes, I'm trying to be really diligent about not using nonstick spray. Yes, because I keep the pans nice. I keep telling the boys, keep the pans nice. We'll see how long it lasts. We shall see. But I'm still freezing. We had a clipper come through, a little bit of snow, but it didn't amount to anything. But oh my God, I told you about going to the COVID testing center yesterday. Well, apparently there was something happened. She said, because I mentioned about, I was there and then I left. She goes, well, thank God you left because it got crazy, and all the tests were sitting, and they all spoiled, so the people had to come back anyway. Finally, yeah, leaving was a good thing. It was me and the Queenie. It was so surreal. It really was to be sitting next to her when normally she's like, on the screen. It was a surreal moment, but a very normal moment. Like it felt like we've always done that. It didn't feel weird being with her. Just felt like any other day, except she's not in the screen. She's next to me. Oh, thank you, Mashburn. I appreciate that. Oh, no, it's not that kind of non-tasting. It's like, anytime you have mucus, like I can taste. I just can't taste the way I'd like to taste. And salty tastes great and sweet tastes great. So it's basically what I want to taste. I could taste that cake tonight that I had. Chicken middies were really delicious. So I'm tasting. It's just when you're when you're in the throes of a hay fever attack, it's only certain foods you want to have. That's my problem. Oh, the mini muffins are my favorite. The dark chocolate. The Yeah, the dark chocolate. Kodiak mix, when you do the dark chocolate ones, they're a little bit higher on points, but then you make like the peanut butter dipping sauce. Let's just say that, my friends, is what life's all about. I only got one test. It was it was funny when she took my sample. She's like, "Oh, that was easy." I'm like, "I'm juicy." I could, yeah, I'm juicy. I'm good. Yep. Like I said, I don't feel tired or sluggish or like been run over by a truck. I just feel like I have hay fever. Hi, Pat. But man, was it? It must be a big onslaught of people from Thanksgiving because it was crazy busy, crazy busy. And I'm like, they all probably all went away for Thanksgiving. I didn't. I have to decide whether to go to work tomorrow. Part of me's like, do you feel like wearing a mask all day? Do you feel like going outside for recess? No. Hey, McKean. So yeah, so you guys need to push my ass back into gear. I need y'all to say, D, don't eat like that. You need to eat better. Yes, I am regular sick. And that's what I was talking about to the nurse there. I said, we're talking. I said, do I think I have COVID? No. I said, do I know if I have COVID? No. But this is the world we live in. When you're sick, you just get tested because you just don't know. I said, normally I would just brush this off. My once a year hay fever attack. And probably the flu shot. I have been feeling crappy since my flu shot. In fact, I haven't had a chance to make my booster appointment because I'm trying to wait to feel better. Sinuses. I've was blessed with horrible sinuses since I was a kid. Yep, not the best. But I've come to live in that. So how's everybody else's day, not just mine? I'm interested in how your day went. Is everybody making better, good choices? Have we rebounded from Thanksgiving of 2021? I mean, like I said, I wish I was back in Thanksgiving. I made better choices on Thanksgiving than I've made the last 3 days. But I will say my chicken minis were good. I did get it, like I said, I did balance it with a fruit salad, so I kind of felt like I made a good choice. Chicken minis and fruit salad. I could have got the potatoes because I'm thinking, do I want the meal? The meal comes with the potatoes. I'm like, no. Don't fall for that. Don't fall for them stacking things together. You get what you want. And I went with the fruit salad. Though they really do have really good yogurt parfaits. But I thought, nah, just go with the fruit. And in fact, I had a fruit salad for dinner with my dinner. It was good. I don't know if it's the moisture, my mouth being so dry all the time, but the breathing. But man, that fruit's been tasty. Well, so I don't even know what to say for that one, but if you're doing, how much more can you do? You're within your points. You're following the program. Sometimes your body is just not behaving itself. It's like not the best answer, but that's the answer that I'm giving, and that's the answer I'm sticking with. Well, this was breakfast, Elaine. So I would have said yes if it was lunch. I don't really feel a kale salad at breakfast. Was a late breakfast. It was probably after 10, but I was thinking breakfast. Oh my God, 7 teaspoons for a tablespoon of that cocoa powder is 0, I believe. Oh yeah, I'm due for my memo. I keep putting it off. I need to go get these girls in there. Ah, gotcha. I do like the kale. In fact, I've not too long ago got some kale and made a kale Caesar salad. I massaged it and everything. Because you have to massage your kale because it's tough. But yes, it makes a really good. I like kale. I do. I like sautéed kale. I like raw kale. I like air fried kale to make kale chips. That's really good too. But yes. Sorry. The walking definitely helps. Definitely. I won't, Pat. I know. I agree. I'm going to do that. Pure cane sugar and butter. Have you ever seen two things more matched, but pure cane sugar and butter? Sounds amazing. She should just she should just make us all a cake. I can go for some chocolate cake. Add it to my list, you know. Oh, when you don't feel well, what makes you feel better? At least for me, chocolate cake. And I'm not a huge chocolate cake lover, but right now that sounds really good. I can go for a piece of chocolate cake. I was looking at dresses today for New Year's Eve. There was a couple I tried on one. The material was a little clingy, but I have an idea of why. They had some really cute pantsuits, but I'm too short. I'd have to have it hemmed. I know. Tomorrow starts Vlogmas. I gotta start doing my daily vlog. That's gonna be hard. Vlogging every day for 31 days. I've been taking days off lately. But vlogs are easy. I can pull a vlog off. It's like if I had to do 31 days of cooking videos, that would be a disaster. Oh my God. That would be a disaster. Oh, it's a corn muffin. Hey, have you ever tried my corn muffin in a mug, Jan? Pretty good. If I do say so myself, it's pretty gosh darn good. Thank you, Jan. Ah, Leary. Awesome, Sue. Does anybody use the spray olive oil in their air fryer? I do. Well, when I had the basket. Now I have the oven. Hmm. And I put corn in it too, if I'm not mistaken. I think I put real corn in it. I love a good corn. And I want to make it when I make chili. I haven't made, I keep forgetting. Um, I'm probably going to make them 10 to 12 minutes. It's going to be the morning vlog, basically, is what it's going to be. The vlog into work. I will just be posting it here. You must try my corn muffin in a mug. Hey, Carrie. I spray the pan and the food. Somebody posted, I can't remember the name. It was the Bumblebee girl, the Bumblebee's farm or something. I can't remember. I think that's her name. But she did wait for it, Laurie Mashburn, a verde chili. She had, you know how I do the crock pot chicken with the salsa? She got chicken breast and put the green salsa on top and let it cook until it was almost, and then she poured, I should say poured, then she put a block of cream cheese in there. Oh, and then beans. I was like, oh my God. You can get like a light cream cheese, would work in there. It looked so good. And then she shredded the chicken. My boys would go ballistic over that. Oh, thank you, Lynn. It's the hay fever season for me. This is actually sounding better than I've sounded. It's like day 4 or 3. Well, Sunday was my first day, so it's day 3. One year I lost my voice. It was right around Christmas. Oh, my boss thought it was hysterical. She'd make me talk just to hear nothing come out of my mouth. Yeah, real nice. Yes, white beans, I believe they were. Yeah, it was. I can't. But oh, it just looked, and I'm sitting there going, and my tongue is just drooling. I'm like, oh my gosh, salsa verde and cream cheese. Like yes, it was creamy and green and delicious. Oh, because not that I'm tired. The taco chicken is good, but it's kind of like I'm just not feeling it. But that I was feeling. I'm like, ooh, ooh. Figure I don't think salsa verde's points. The green, I don't think it is. And chicken for me isn't, and I don't have to count the cream cheese. So how much of a cream cheese, divide up all the chicken, and if you get even the fat-free cream cheese would work, because it's just mixing in to the salsa to make like a sauce. I'm feeling, not too bad. I'm actually feeling better, I should say. I know I sound horrible, but I'm actually, this is an improvement. I got the sneezing subsided. That was killing me. Oh, excuse me. It'll be to you on in your faces. I think it was like the Bumblebee's kitchen. I think I don't know if I could find it. Well, I should be. Well, I should be able to because wait a minute. Because she commented. Let me see if I could find it. She commented. Hold on. Bumblebee Farmhouse. That's what it was. Bumblebee Farmhouse. She was the one. She used to come to the lives. She was under a different name though. Yes, you got it, Mashburn. She was under a different name. I can't remember the name of her other channel when she was different. It was from like a week or two ago. A crazy-eyed owl. But you can say it's all as important. Oh, the little one's going to college. Let me see. Let me see, Mashburn. It was her vlog. She talked about personal points. Yes, that's it. You got it, Mashburn. I'm telling you, Luigi would be proud. Yep, that's it. She talked about personal points. I can't remember the name she was under when she used to come to the vlogs. It escapes me. But she used to come here, and I can't remember what her channel was. My memory stinks. I have not made a bones about that one. You love them. That's all that's important. There's people that have a lot to say about things that don't involve them. If you love them and you're happy, that's fabulous. Hi, Kim. You're doing well. You are doing well, Miss Mashburn. Exactly. Jay Bates is right. You can see. In fact, I should be putting my glasses on so I don't have to strain here. Why am I straining so much? Here we go. Much better. You'd be surprised. People do have a lot to say. I mean, try putting yourself out there like myself. And I know that you give people ammunition, have something to say, but wow. They would never say things to your face directly, but they will type it in a comment. People are just, I don't know. I've gotten past how mean people are. Oh, sorry about that. Oh my goodness. Esther wore me out. I had to give her directions to the gas station. I said, go get your gas pumped for you. Isn't Lori? Let's all give Lori a big old thumbs up for all her hard work. Oh yeah, everybody gets haters. It's no, honestly, it's normal to get haters. It is because I always say you can't please everybody, and I can't worry about the haters. The haters are gonna hate. Oh, this light isn't on. There, that might be a little bit more brighter. That could be a little bit brighter. I'm like, why is it so dark now? I put the other light on. The haters are gonna hate. Keyboard warriors, yep. They would never say these things to your face. Never, ever. But yes, they will definitely post it. Nope, they wouldn't. And it's okay. You know what? Um, there's always somebody out there to pee in your Cheerios. There's is, and you just have to, as long as it's not the majority of people, you're good. You're doing well. Oh, the trolls are just bored, and they go out of their way to cause trouble. They do, and that's why I always feel sorry for them because that's all they have to do. So I kind of pity them in a way. Yep, you do. You outnumber the haters. I just, but I always say, like, when you're putting stuff out there, you have to expect that. And when people say, "Oh my gosh," somebody, and I've learned that you have to get a thick skin because people are just mean. Some are mean by nature, which is sad. you know, and it's just you have to look with it where they're coming from. They're miserable, they're sad, they're lonely, and that's their outlet. So it's what it is. But enough about them. Let's not give them any more of our time. Let's just talk about our I can only speak. Our personal points plan. Is there a shortcut to your mug cakes? Shortcut in what way? No, we had last week. We did. No, it's honestly they're not as frequent as they used to be. I mean, when you're live as much as I am, there's bound to be somebody coming in. Okay, is there a shortcut to your mug cakes? Are you thinking, like, I have a playlist, I think. Do I? Yeah, I think it's called Mug Recipes. I have a playlist. I think, is that what you're looking for, a playlist? Oh, that's just keep on scrolling. That's what you always want to say, just keep on. And it's funny, like, I've had somebody make a negative comment the other day about something, and instead of I could let it go, I could delete it, but no, I respond, and they're not ready for that because they don't like to be answered to, because they don't know what to say. And every time I've answered, they've never responded back. So, yes, there is a playlist. There is a playlist. Let's see if I know where it is. I don't want to put that on Mashburn because I know how to find it. I think. I know I do. I do. I think. Create a playlist. I have stopped doing app tutorials. I've really have forgot to go back to it. That's what happened. In case you're wondering, I have a whole playlist on chocolate, a whole hummus and beans. I know there is. Here it is. Here it is. View full playlist. Here it is. Here we go. Share. Copy. There we go. I got it, Mashburn. There is the mug list playlist. I think it's pretty up to date. I've been doing terrible on personal points. I've been hard to get used to for me. What, Brandy? What is hard getting used to? What are you having? Are you on green, and you're not used to having 0 point foods? That's fun. Wedding dress shopping. Jay Bates, how lovely. Well, good luck. You're coming from green, what I say, how many points did the assessment give you? How many dailies points did the assessment give you? On finding balance, I either used too many points earlier or I have just left by dinner. My problem is I don't utilize my 0 point foods, and I haven't at all this week. I've utilized cake all week. All right, take care, Tamara and Jax. If you're not getting enough points and you're used to green, you probably, I would think, you need to, because I know there's probably people that have, you're going to have to take the assessment and not check off, or check off certain things where it gives you more points. Like you don't have fruit, you don't have non-starchy vegetables. If you do all that, and you're going to get the most points in your dailies. I know somebody, that's what Esther told me today. I always say I didn't like the way this looked on me. She goes, get Spanx. I went, I don't want to wear Spanx. I want to be comfortable. 31 dailies, which is good. Yeah, but that's good. That's more than you get on green. So I'm trying to figure out, you're getting 31 daily points. What did you have prior? Well, maybe you got more than 31. So you probably have to count almost everything. I don't use my 0 points well enough either. We have to, the talk this week was zero heroes. It was utilizing your 0 point foods in the best way you can. I would say when you're planning that meal, breakfast, lunch, or dinner, start with a 0 point base. Like if it's breakfast, if you don't have any 0 points, but veggies, and then I would say start with vegetables. But what do you like normally have for breakfast on green? Lunch is always starting with something, like what did you have? What did you eat prior on green? And see if you could eat, because let's face it, we all have repeat things we do. I repeat a lot of meals and flatbreads and oatmeal and bowls. I've always had it. I just figure out the points as they're different. Just check chicken. Oh, you just have chicken. Hey, Barb. Oh, you were nice. Oh, Mary, I knew you could be. Um, I think, are you getting the movement in? Are you getting the exercise? Your movement points? I'm not going to mention the water because I really think that that's a real. I can't deal with the water, even though I did well over the weekend. But that's a hard one. I'm all about eating, like getting your vegetables in at lunch. Odds you can't get them in a breakfast. I don't know. Some people eat vegetables for breakfast. I'm not one of them. If I have a veggie scramble, then yeah, and I'm usually have spinach and mushrooms. And I count my spinach prior to being cooked. And not, sorry. I'm feeling the same. No worse, no huge improvement either. So I mean, like I always say, like yes, you have 0 point foods. Does that mean you can have, like Kim has eggs? Should she have a 6 egg scramble for breakfast? No, she shouldn't. What would you have normally if you were on green? You would have 2 eggs. So that's what you make, even though there's 0. You just have your portion. You're eating the same as you did then. Just because it's 0 doesn't mean you get more. They want you to turn to those foods. Like if you're hungry and you need something, go to your 0 point list instead of, reaching for a pointed food. Like for me, I'm trying to reach for a banana. Not two bananas, one banana. Though they said if one banana doesn't satisfy you, go for two. I'd be stuffed with two bananas. But try to do what you did on green in this plan and just the same choices. What you would have picked on green, pick it on now. Just because it's you have all these 0 point foods doesn't mean you have to eat them. I, of course, need to eat them. I need to eat more of them. But maybe you don't. Maybe then you're eating more than you ate before. You just have to, I guess, give a little more thought to what you're planning on eating. Like I always say, if you're not a planner, I'm not a planner, but easily plan your biggest meal, which is normally a dinner. So if you can get that planned in the morning, then at least you'll know what you could have for lunch and breakfast. So a big meal like that, like you're going to have chicken, and maybe you're going to have rice, and maybe you're going to have a vegetable. So you kind of know what points you need for dinner. And then, all right, what am I going to have for breakfast and lunch? Well, we have leftovers for lunch, so that's taken care of. And let me see what I want to have for breakfast. Do I want to have oatmeal? Do I want to have eggs? Do I want to have pancakes? You just kind of finagle it. There's a lot of work that gets involved in this. I mean, that's the thing, and I don't feel like Weight Watchers does a really good job of saying we really have to be diligent, and it's almost like you're playing a card game. This is like Monopoly. This is what I have in the bank. This is what I have to play with. What do I want to eat? Like I did a video and I posted it on Sunday. I think it was Sunday in the group about how I don't I don't meal plan. But what I do is I make a basic list of breakfasts that I can pull from. This way I don't have to think because sometimes thinking in the morning isn't always the best idea for me. So I look at the list and I pick what I want and then I make it. I'm behind on chat here. Hi Heidi. Regarding the QR recipe builder. Oh, Mary gave it to them. Oh, that's interesting, Kim. Cauliflower rice and peppers and onions and eggs. I would have never put cauliflower rice with eggs. Oh, is that what it is, Jan? Maybe that's it. I'm in winter hibernation mode. That's why I've been eating my face off. I love soup. That's always a good thing too. Make the WW vegetable soup. Oh, have that on hand. Throw that in with your lunch and dinner. Yeah, the problem with not cooking is you get less. I always find, and people say, "Oh, why do you do this? Why do you?" Because if I prepare it, I could eat more. If I make my own chicken, I could eat more. If I make my own rice, my vegetables, I could eat more. If I make my own this, I could eat more. To me, my end game is how much more can I get food. That's why I do it. Dealer mail, yep, that's basically what it is. Oh, you got my cold, Sheila with an H. Medium cup of mashed cauliflower. Oh, I always add them in. I don't even look for that. I just put them in manually because I want my credit. Oh, they're always tinkering. I love soup. Good night, Sharon. I have butternut squash. I'm going to be making on the app. There's a butternut squash recipe for soup. It's chicken broth, butternut squash, an onion, and an apple. And when you cook it for like 20 minutes, then you put it in the immersion blender and you grind everything. It's delicious. I love putting a little bit of pumpkin seeds on top. So good. I'll have to have a cup of that before, you know, find some kind of light soup and drink that before dinner, and it'll give you a little bit of a satiating feeling. The TikTok rap. This is my tea from this morning. But yeah, like I said, I just do a video. I did a, no, I shouldn't say I did a video. I do, that's how I plan. Like, I have my 6 to 7 basic breakfasts that I like to go to. And then lunch is usually leftovers. I have lunch meat. I have, like little things I could pick at, like cheese stick, an egg. It's lunch meat, some veggies and dip. If I have hummus, I love having flatbread, flatbread pizza. And then dinner's pretty easy. I just pick my protein. We're going to have pork tonight. We're going to have chicken. We're going to have ground turkey. We're going to have thighs, whichever, I choose. And then I decide what I'm going to put on the side. Is it going to be rice? Is it going to be pasta? Is it going to be roasted potatoes? Try to do more roasted potatoes since potatoes are 0 for me. So. I love soup. And what's always fun, like I said, is the Weight Watcher vegetable soup. You just throw everything under the sun in there. And then, since beans are 0, I now throw beans in my vegetable soup. I have a fantastic recipe for cabbage soup. It's to die for. I used to go to this delicatessen, this Jewish delicatessen, when I lived in Philly. It was called the Casino Deli. They had the best vegetable cabbage soup, and it had dill in it. So when I was making cabbage soup last year, I thought, I want that soup. So I kind of tinkered with some herbs, and, it was awesome. I will say that. Oh, I love wraps. I love pizzas, flatbreads. I mean, I've made a million different flatbreads. I mean, Atoria, they love when I tag them and do a different flatbread. She wanted me to do a flatbread cookbook with her. I'm like, thank you, but no. I have way too much on my plate right now. Oh, Chris, it is so good. And it's just that little bit of dill, and it just goes so well with the tomato and the cabbage. But I always loved it. Every time we'd go there, I'd always get a cup of cabbage soup, and it was that dill, and it was just, I was just thinking about that. They need to make cabbage soup. I was thinking about that. But I didn't use up to put it on squash. So maybe tomorrow, if I feel adventurous, which I probably won't, I will make some soup. Oh, quinoa. That's good. I love quinoa. Yes, still the chicken noodle soup. Yep. I like quinoa. I've made breakfast like overnight oats with quinoa. I called it overnight quinoa. It was already cooked, and I just mixed it in with the yogurt and stuff. It was different. It was good. I enjoyed it. Oh yeah, keeping them wraps around. They're a necessity. Is anybody new just joining us for the first time? Let me know it's your first live. And if you haven't already thumbsed up this live, I'd appreciate it. We work hard here. We come here when we're sick, not feeling our best. But we do the best we can. Oh, broccoli slaw to your veggie soup. That's something different. My slaw, whatever, that Asian slaw I made last week was really good. I was just thinking about that, thinking, man, making that peanut dressing with the powdered peanut butter. Sue, there is a video for that already. Mashburn, can you find us? Can you cue up the cabbage soup? I am ahead of you, Sue. Oh, yeah. Good stuff there. You can't find our mandarina wraps? What is PB and jelly tea? Sometimes she gets tea from her little tea shop. That might be where she got that. It might be a specific tea. Hey, Deb. Welcome back. Hey, Maureen. How's your mom? That's wonderful. Sometimes medicine just makes you look a little bit worse. There you go. There's the cabbage soup recipe. I was very proud of that recipe because it came exactly. Sometimes it doesn't always happen, but that is exactly what I wanted. I'm actually better, Lisa, considering. But it's the end of the day, and I've been out all afternoon with Esther, carousing. Hey, Paula. Oh, the coffee cake in a mug. I've made that one. My favorite of hers is probably the banana nut in a mug and the PB oat cake in a mug. Those two are fabulous. Because they're all good. All her stuff is the bomb. Is the bomb diggity of all bomb diggities. Just saying. Just saying. But we all get a minute. I did not. Tomorrow I'm probably going to go. I I went for a COVID test today, which was negative. So if y'all get a chance, don't forget to watch the video from today, and you get to see me after my COVID test. It's quite amusing. Tomorrow I'll be hopefully going back to work. Hey, Mary Kay, look at her at the gym. You go, girl. Thank you. I kind of, I really did it for just reassurance and stuff. I kind of didn't feel like, I felt like if, I would think I would feel like worse. I don't feel worse. Ah, there you go. I was at Macy's today and they had all their dash. I was looking, know what I had my hand on? Um, the egg cooker looked good. The little, they had so many different little waffle ones, all different little shapes. I had a pincel one, which I didn't think it was worth it because I have a pincel iron. They had an ice cream one, and somebody said they didn't like it. So yes, I am doing Vlogmas. Are you doing Vlogmas, Maureen? Good for you, Deb. Yes, I am doing Vlogmas. I'm trying though to pare it down and not be too chatty because nobody wants to watch like a vlog every day. And I know that. But if I keep it to 12 minutes, what I did was I put in the Facebook group. See, Maureen doesn't know that because Maureen's not on Facebook. But I put in the group suggestions for topics, and I got a ton. Way more than I need, so I'm just gonna just vlog on my way to work. It's just kind of like my thing. So I'm gonna do that. But I have, and hopefully, if I'm, I hope I'll remember because I want to. dedicate each day to somebody who suggested that topic. Like it'd be, okay, Maureen suggested, or Lori Mashburn suggested. So I thought that would be fun to do, to give everybody a little shout out for their little idea. Now, if I remember, that's what's going to happen. I'm going to have it written down, because I'll go in the car and be like, okay, I don't remember who I was looking for. Absolutely. Good job with you guys on your steps. How many did I do? I was walking around the mall with Esther. Let's see, and I had my watch on, of course. I did 7,200. That's not bad. I'll take it. Ah, thank you, Kim. Ah, you guys are so good to me. You really are. I said to Esther, I said, Hungry Girl does a cruise. Maybe we should do that'd be fun to do like a cruise. Because I haven't cruised in years. Love to imagine that doing the Dish with D cruise. Come take a cruise with D. We won't be watching what we're eating, though. It's going to be that kind of cruise. Thank you, Barb. I'm sorry. Oh, I'm getting sleepy. It was a long day. Cruising on a Sunday afternoon. Oh, I haven't cruised in years. We almost went on a cruise this coming February, but I was nervous. I said I don't want them to cancel with, So we are hopefully going to go next February. Oh, Pat's going to hit that 15K easily. I know, Heidi. I apologize. I always know it's contagious. Oh, twice a year. That's wonderful. Nothing. No, I shouldn't say that. What did I watch on Netflix? I've been doing movies, and I've been watching the Great British Baking Show on Netflix. That's what I've been watching. There's two. There's the Great British, and then there's the Holiday Edition. So I have to do both. Yay, Elaine! That's awesome. Danny jean size. Oh, jeans are tough, so that's great. Nothing better than wearing smaller jeans. That's always fun. I started watching the Beatles documentary. I got in one episode and then I just didn't go back. Ah, Sheila likes Royal Cruise Lines. She's loyal to Royal. I like it. She's loyal to... I can't rhyme, too. She's loyal to Royal. Favorite cruise location? Ooh. I think we're looking at Bermuda. I finished Maid. I enjoyed Maid. I enjoyed that one. I also enjoyed Midnight Mass, which was a little dark for some people. I do know that, but it was good. Would you consider doing a vlog on the emotional toll of regaining and struggling to get back on plan? I think that is one of the comments that somebody put in the group. I will, if I forget, And I'll say somebody mentioned a vlog, which did you see the post in the group? You keep hitching your pants up. That's awesome. I thought the end was good. I mean, somebody at school told me it was good, and then it got weird. But see, I thought the weird was good, so I said, "You're not into that dark stuff, so you got to be into the dark stuff to appreciate that." The Greek Isles. Oh, that sounds delicious. Jay Bates, cruising the Greek Isles. I know. They just mentioned that. Um, that one show's coming back for another season. The name escapes me. Ooh, Chestnut Man. I like that. I like creepy. I like creepy. I like to be on the edge of my seats and I like to be scared. Okay. Jay Bates, you're funny. I don't handle the plan when I'm sick. That's going to be a hard one because I don't give a shit. Yeah, see, that's the thing. I don't. And no matter how many times I tell myself I'm going to regret it, but I always tell you, I don't live in regret. I do it, I own it, and I move on. Um, that's a huge thing that I vlog about all the time. We're adults. We have to own what we do. And I say that all the time. Like, I might not, next week, I might not like what I did this week, but I chose to do this. I chose to pick up those foods and eat them. That's why a lot of times I don't keep stuff around. If it's not around, I can't grab it. Yeah, food addict. It's not in recovery yet. Don't think I ever will be. Clickbait. Oh, that was so good. Yes, when I'm sick, I don't follow the plan. End of vlog. You've gained every week. I would say you might want to, not all every day because it's too hard, is maybe a couple days look at how many calories you're eating. You know, like I find I didn't eat enough. And I think it's very enlightening when you see I don't track calories for vegetables. Yeah. That's not, we're just talking about basic food. Like, but to sit there and count my celery, my cucumbers, my lettuce, girl, I ain't got time for that. So I only would track the regular foods: eggs, breads, meats, dressings, cheeses, pastas, rices, stuff like that. But let's face it, you could have a bazillion calories in cucumbers and lettuce and you're not going to gain weight. So I don't really bother with that. I agree, it is frustrating because how do you motivate yourself when you keep getting in a hole that you can't, like, you're like, well, I'm following the plan, but I'm in this hole. How do I get out of it? That's a hard one. It's because, like I said, this whole journey, and I'm gonna give you a little bit of a secret, is up here. We think it's our stomach, but it's our mind. And if you can wrap yourself around that, things happen. Protein is a great thing because it keeps you full. It's one of those things that it's satiating. Most people don't gain weight with proteins. Now, not that I'm saying you should have an unlimited amount of protein, but when did you have your surgery, Heidi? I mean, too, maybe you're eating more than you ate, or you're not eating enough. It's either one of those two things. A little over 2 years ago. It could be, like I said, it could be it's either A, you're eating too much or too little. I think it's one of those scenarios, and I don't know which one you'd have to do the calorie counts to find out where you fall. Hey Maria. I'm a little bit late going here. Like, D, every time we come on, you got a tissue to your nose. I know. That's like where the protein drinks come into play, the protein bars come into play, the eggs come into play, like things that have high amounts of protein. Like, you can't beat, I don't have any, I do, the amount of protein in these bars. This bar has, I think it's 17 grams of protein. If I could just see it, I would be $1,000,000. Yeah. So this little bar for 100 and I think it's 160 calories. If I'm not mistaken, I can barely see it. You get 17 grams of protein. That's huge. Huge. All right, enjoy your church, Nori Mashburn. Good night, Marine. I'm feeling about the same, no worse, honestly. Good night. I'm actually going to head on out as well. I didn't realize it was after 8:30. Sometimes we just talk so much, I lose track of time. So thank you all for joining me tonight. If you have not seen my video that I just put up about before I came on here, it's go watch me get a COVID. Well, you don't really see me get a COVID test, but you see me after the COVID test, and it's quite funny to see me all juiced up. And I got to meet a friend, and you should go check it out and see who that friend is. Give you a hint, she comes on here a lot, just saying. Typical plain non-fake Greek yogurt and fruit. Do you measure your yogurt when you have it, or you just put it in a plate since it's 0? Thank you. I will. I every day I feel a little bit better. Like, do you just like free pour your yogurt? I'm like, yeah, okay, this is a serving. Because and I hate to say it like that, maybe you're eating too much of this syrup. I hate saying that because it sounds horrible, but I know how much I'm putting in everything. I could sit there without a doubt and tell you how much yogurt I put in my overnight oats. I could tell you how much yogurt I put in my bowl. So that's my question. Are you just eating scoops of yogurt? Even though it's on the 0-point list, you don't have to know how much you have. But I'm from this school of I weigh and measure everything. So I know what I'm eating. That's just the school I was brought up in the WW community. So have a great night. I will see you all tomorrow night. I will be here. And tomorrow starts Vlogmas. So Vlogmas is a vlog every day for the month of December. So I appreciate the love and support you guys always give. I don't have a cough. I normally don't during this. It's just usually all up here in my nose. That's why I sound horrible, because it's just all in here. Which I'm kind of grateful for. I'd rather have that than have the cough. So I will see you all tomorrow night. And like I said, check out that video, A Day in the Life with D. It's quite amusing. So bye-bye, folks.